Good morning, welcome to 3D Leisure at Home with me, Gail. I'm going to be doing Fat Burn Extreme again this morning, and we are going to be working really tough. Masseter is the workout we're going to be doing today. So it's got 16 exercises. So you really need to push hard. If you haven't done Fat Burn Extreme before, the 20 minutes when the music kicks in is when you really push your max. So you rest when you need to rest. Have a drink, come back in, push twice as hard, and you don't get given rest breaks, but you are meant to take them, so please do. The warm-up will be the warm-up and your demo, which you do the demo as well, as you know by now, and work through the demo because it gets used to every exercise as well. And then when the music comes on, that's when you really go hard, push. So all you need is a drink, mat, space, and make sure that any injuries, if you have any, you work around them and take it down, make it easier, take out the jumps if you have knee issues, and I'll give you options throughout anyway. So we're going to start with a little warm-up. So just going to do squats. So sinking down your bottom and pushing out the hips, and then we speed that up. So we want to really give you your all today. Happy Thursday. Push in, and then hamstring curls, digging back, jogging on the spot, kicking out to the side, push up, and then knees to the front, kicking back to the heels, up to your bottom, back to your knees, back to your heels, quiet landing on your toes and your feet, and then kick back out, push up, and then we're going to just quickly do some lunges. So forward lunges, quick little warm up, landing heel to toe, lunges back, reaching back with the toe, low back knee, and then standing centre point, reaching down to the side, as low as you want to go. If you're feeling a little bit sore, if you've been doing classes all week, then make sure you warm up properly and you rest, as I said, when you need to. So feet out, twist down, circle these arms, and then jogging on the spot. Circle, big circles forward with the arms, and big circles back. Cross and squeeze. Yay, okay. So the first exercise is 1, 2, 3 hold. So we want to be lifting on the third, the knee, with a little pause. So either on the spot or travel. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can go side on in your room if you haven't got space, and speeding any exercise up will make it harder, as you know. 7 pulse press up, knee presses easier, toe presses harder. So down, pressing down for 7, pushing up for 1. So even if you're on your knees, you want to be sinking your hips forward. You can cross the legs if you wish. And we pulse down for 7, with the tummy up tight, head in line, and push up 1, or you do your presses from your toes, and that'll be a lot harder. Okay, squat burns. We have 4 squat jumps and 4 squat pulses. So your squat jumps, hardest will be if you really jump high and squat low. Not as high, obviously easier. And if you don't want to jump at all, squat onto toes for your 4 squat jumps. Your 4 squat pulses, pulsing down for 4, lower, harder, higher, easier. 10-10 sprints. You have 10 sprints. Always want to use your arms, even if it's just a sprint. And then you do 10 sprints with the elbows, fast, harder, and matching, easier. You drop down into your hill climbers. So you drop down. Hill climbers, we don't want this bottom up, we want the bottom down. And you either go fast for your 10, or you can do taps and go slow. So that will be 10 of each. Bent knee sit up. So you've got 2 options on this one. Legs up, legs down. Legs up, and then we just sink back with the prayer hands. Down and up, belly button pulling down. Easier just to pulse with the feet on the floor. Higher, easier, lower, harder. So hope you're trying these with me, team. Plyo lunge is your split jumps. So again, any knee issues, you can always take it to tap back. If you really want to go for it, you jump high and land low with the back knee. Not as low, easier, tap back, taking out the jump. Yes! I don't know about you, team, but I'm warm already this morning. So throughout this workout, you can stop and have a drink anytime you like. So you go with how you feel. Okay, advanced plank, right and left. So advanced plank is coming down onto full arm plank, onto the side, shoulders above one another, and lifting the leg in a static hold. Making that easier would be to have your knee on the floor and just lifting. And we do that 2 sides, both sides. You can try it on each side. Now you might have one side stronger than the other, or you might need to take the leg down and then take it back up. Other than that, knee on the mat, core tight, 2 hips on top of one another when you do your side plank, so that the body is in good alignment and it is tough. Only going to demo one more and the other ones we'll do when we're in the actual workout. But electric heels, if you have not had burny legs, you're going to have them in electric heels. So electric heels, you come down like a little ski set, but you lift the heels up and you pulse here. Don't let the heels ride out, just pulse. So the lower you are on your pulses, and if you lose your balance and the heels come down, you just keep correcting it, keep lifting back up, keep trying. If you have issues and you're taking out that kind of low, then you can maybe stay grounded and just pulse to a comfortable position. And that's all we're going to do for now. And then we'll do the other ones once we're in the main bit. Because there's too many to get through. There's 16 in today's. So we'll start and then I'll keep you right. Give a little stretch now. Push your bottom back onto your bent leg with the hands. And scoop your tailbone back and up. Chest lower if you want to make it harder. You can keep your foot flat on the floor or you can lift. Changing sides. So either a flat foot or a lift. And you want to feel the stretch up the back of the leg, up the back of the hamstring, into your glute. From there, you're going to take it to big muscles to the front, the quads. So you can hold on if you need to balance and hold on. You can hold on, grab the heel in towards your bottom. You can hold on to the ear if you feel you're wobbling or onto a wall. Changing sides, keeping your knee down as you push your hip out though. So, oops, balance. And wide legs, drawing in the belly button and dropping the body down. Hands towards the mat or on the mat. You can widen the feet if you want to go a wider stretch. And when we come back up, we wiggle the toes in, toes, heels. Standing with a little push down. And then a roll up on your out breath into our waist stretch. Lifting the arm up and in breath, up and over, on out. And change size. In breath, you don't have to take the wrist. Don't drop your shoulder forward. Keep the shoulder pulling back as you lean over. And we are ready to go, team. So music on now, straight into it. And rest. Cannot stress enough that you rest when you need it. But you only rest until you feel your heart just come back down. Then you push just as hard. So don't make it easier to keep going. You want to push hard till you have to stop. And the first one here is your 1, 2, 3 hold. So this is masseter. So 1, 2, 3. Travel if you wish. You have a lot of space and you can go a lot wider and lift that knee nice and high. Oh, the snappers team.
7 pulse press up.
Okay, presses. Coming down. Toes harder, knees easier. 7 presses down. And 1 push up. So 7. 1 up.
Squat burns.
4 squat jumps, 4 squats. Squat pulses. Either toes onto the toes or you jump for 4 and then you pulse slow for 4 or higher for easier. Create space between the feet and the toes. Higher you jump, harder this will be.
10 sprints.
Okay, 10 sprints. And then drop down, 10 hill climber. With the bottom down. March if you don't want to do your jog. If you don't want to do fast, you can just do slower taps. That's your 2 options.
Knee sit-ups.
Your prayer hands. Feet on the floor to make it easier. Lower, the shoulders are hard and deep. Chin up.
Plyo lunge.
Split jumps team. So, you know if you're going hard at it, jumping high, not as high, easier, tap back, taking out the jump altogether. Only do that if you have injuries. Try and go with your jumps if you can.
Advanced plank right.
Right hand down on the mat. Knee on the mat if it's too hard. You keep this belly button pulling in. Yes, so tough. Woo! Go team 3D.
Electric heels.
Heels. Heels up. Bounce. Lower, harder. Keep the heels off the mat if you can. If you come down, it's not a big deal. Come back up. If you have injuries, stay flat feet.
Advanced plank left.
Okay, how good are you on your planks? Might be stronger on one side. Push your hips out. Keep your hip back. If this hip is dropping, then you really do want to bring it down onto the knee. Keep that posture good. Keep holding up.
Pike taps.
Okay, so pike taps. Bring your bottom up to tap back, but come back into the plank in between. So tap and plank. Don't slump here. So you're pulling the belly up and tight. If you can, reach back. Just tap to where you can. And come back to that belly up tight plank in between. Okay. Side lunges. Center point. Out with those hands. Lunge. Push your bottom back. Lower, harder. Not as low. Easier. Right down. Pushing the bottom back your hardest. Butt kicks, we did them in the warm-up. Chest lifting, and you can go flat out fast here, or slow. If you're taking out the jumps, kick up heel to bottom. I keep my hands, palms out so that I can kick my palms. Okay, cross arms or out. So, jump, jump, or arms out, harder, higher, easier without the jump, side to side, small turn. You can always work to your own limit. If you do have an injury, work around it.
Crossovers.
On the mat, guys, lying down, and we're just crossing the feet. One crossing over the other. Head rested for easier, hands at the side, harder, hands to temples, and head lifted. Easier is if you are legs up, harder, legs down. So loads of options with our one. Sprints, easier, easiest. Go team. It's a sprint. Woo!
Drop squats.
Drop squats. Hands to temples. Reach down. Floor harder. Not as low. Easier. Jumping. Hardest. Easier without the jump. Tap. Back. Reach. Back. So you can take out the jump or make it extra hard. From the top, guys. 1, 2, pause. With your travel, if you want. Really good movements. Go. That's the option. Press ups. On your toes. Bottom down, belly up your hardest. Send down, one up. Push up. Head in line with your spine. 4 squat jumps, team. 4 pulse squats. Go for it now. You know the moves now. Onto toes if you want to take out the jump. Not as low if you want to do an easier squat.
10 sprints.
Okay. 10 sprints. Drop down. 10 hill climbers. With the bottom down, belly up. Get as many in as you can. Knees up, feet up. Easier from the floor, the higher up you are, the easier it will be. Lower down harder. Chin up. Breathe. Woo.
Plyo lunge.
Split jumps team. So you know your split jumps, you jump, lunge. Not as low, easier, tap back, easiest. Really high and low, plyo jumps, really tough.
Advanced plank
Right arm down. That hip stays up team. Keep your shoulder up above. Two shoulders in line with each other. Hold. Knee on the mat to make this easier. So tough. Woo. Breathe.
electric heels.
Heels up. Bottom down. Oh, you're working it today, team. Give your own mind. Whoops, balance. Come back in if you lose your balance. Push low, make it harder. Plyo goes fast. Burn.
Advanced plank left.
Left hand down. So you can come on that knee if it's too difficult. And if not, we are side lifting. Push yourself. Try and hold it up. Really squeeze the tummy in.
Pike taps.
Okay, remember, feet a bit wider, back to plank, tap, tummy up, tap, tummy up. Try and come back, push your bottom up to get this arms in, little stretch up the back of the legs. Breathe out as you tap, breathe in, out.
Side lunges.
Center point, arm out. You just go in side to side, low, hard. Not as low, easier. Do your max.
Butt kicks.
Pick it up. So this is not your rest. Chest up, fast. Keep it going, team. If you're taking out the jump, just kick up. Go, go, go.
Snowboard rotations.
Side to side. So your bottom to make it harder. Right down, jump up to make it harder. Arms out. Hardest, easier, easiest I should say, not jumping, but only do that if you have
Shoulders.
problems with your knees. Crosses, okay, low with the feet as possible, draw this belly button down, cross, so just keep it going, feet, pointy toes, easier, higher, harder, lower.
Sprints.
Okay, let's sprint. We are going fast. Use those elbows. Lift the shoulders. Come on, proud chest. Elbows. Move it. Yes. Always turn in.
Drop squats.
Drop squat. When you come down, don't do that. Come down with the bottoms, we fire up the legs. Easier. Tap side to side. You know it now.
1, 2, 3, hold.
Yes. You can travel. Higher knees, harder. Pause on your third, always. press ups. Always keep your head, don't tap your head under till you do your press ups. Keep the belly up so the core is really tight. How slow, harder. Okay, here we go. Squat jumps. How high can you jump? Toes, if you're not jumping, low. Make this really tough. 4 pulses. Power up. Not as high or without the jump as the toes.
10 sprints.
10 sprints. Quick drop down. 10 hill climbers. Nice and fast, team. Push through now. Speed us up. Get as many in as you can now. Go, go, go. You know it now. You can power through. Yes. Woo. Sit up. Feet grounded. Or not. Breathe. Chin up. Looking good, team. Feeling it. Woo.
Plyo lunge.
Split jumps. High or low. High jump. Low knee. Hardest. You can speed it up really, really fast if you wish. Or you can do, as you know, your tap backs. But high is hard.
Advanced plank right.
Right hand down, team. Hold. Smile. Yes. Work it. Woo. Fat burn extreme.
Electric heels.
How are we doing? Are you sweaty? If not, push harder, guys. You want to push your max. You know you can have a drink whenever you want one. I'm so thirsty now. Drink coming out for me.
Advanced plank left.
Always drink when you feel you need to drink, have one. Lift in. Nice and high. Hold it.
Pike taps.
Oh, here we go. Plank, tap, plank, tap. So you want to come down, plank in between, tap, back to plank, tap. We can speed it up.
Side lunges.
Center of the mat. Push. How low can you go? Oh. Push it.
Butt kicks.
Picking up. Just kicking up without the bounce if you just want to take out the jump, the jog. Make sure you get high with the feet. Try and kick right up to your hands.
Snowboard rotations.
Jumps. So. Come on, extra tough now. High. Not as high or hands crossed. Easier. Walk. Easiest.
Crossovers.
on the mat. Woo. Low feet, cross, higher, easier, lower, harder. Hands to temples, hardest.
Sprints.
Here we go. Sprint, as if you mean it. You're in a race. You're trying to push to that finishing line. You speed up. Sprints is not a rest.
Drop squats.
Woo, heart is up. Yes. Jump higher to make it harder. Tap lower to make it harder. Not as low if you can't reach. Out with a jump if you're taking it easier for the knees. Oh, job done. That was quick.
The Fat Burn Extreme Master workout is now
Ended.
over. Let the afterburn
Right,
begin.
let's stretch. Well done, team. That went quick. Push your bottom back. Chest low. Hands above your bent knee. A little bit longer now. Get a little bit of attention to the stretch. Yes. Stretching is so good. Allows our heart rate to come down nice and slow. Allows your body to recover. Stretch the muscles back to the original sort of length. When you work your muscles, you contract and squeeze them. So when you stretch back at the end, get rid of that waste product, lactic acid, out of your muscles. And then slide nice and wide. You can go wider than me. Allow this head now to hang so you can really enjoy the stretch. You can take the legs wider if you wish. You want to feel this on the inside of your legs, your adductors. If you can't reach, just come down to where you can and don't hold your breath. Nice, slow breathe in. And then we're going to bring your hands down, bring your feet toes, heels, all the way back to hip width apart. And then we're going to drop. You can have flat hands to the floor, fingertips, knuckles. Just reach if you can't reach. Hug behind, extra little stretch to pull the chest towards the knees. And nice and slowly, on your out breath, we want to roll up. So we want to drag the belly button up, get this curved spine, and nice and slowly stack each vertebrae back up on top of one another, one by one. Arm across your chest, draw in, get the back of the shoulder to stretch, arm across and stretch, hand behind the head and lift. You want to really work to stretch your triceps now from your press ups. Fingers reaching down the back towards the mat. Draw in this elbow over, head lifting, a little bit of pressure back on the arms, and change. And tummy in, breathe. And this breathe in should be coming back down now, nice and slow, heart bliss slowing down. And then we're going to do our heel to bottom. So again, you can hold on to any wall, sofa, your own little tip of the ear, top of the ear that gives you balance. And then if you want to increase it, once you've got your balance, you'll really feel the difference if you use 2 hands to hold that foot in tight and push your hip forward to the front. And then you'll feel, whoops, this stretch increasing. And it's good balance work for your ankles anyway, stabilising muscles kick in here to hold you steady. Changing sides and lift. Nice tall back, so the chest is up, chin, head facing forward. And then we squeeze extra tight for this added little stretch. Breathing nice and slow. And from there, we are going to stretch out the front of your hip. So we want to wiggle the foot back and then tip your bottom under and drop down. So the knee to the front is above your ankle, and your body, if you think of your body being on like a tall string from the ceiling, right down your back. And then we're going to just push out the hands and drop down the head to add in the upper back stretch. And then from there, we're going to push the heel down at the back. You might need to bring your back leg in a little bit closer. And then we're going to go back again into pushing forward. And then we're going to swivel around to the other side. So again, bottom, tuck it under and drop. So you don't need to drop too much. If you feel the stretch, you know, when you're higher up, then that's fine. If you don't, you can come as low as you need to go with the knee to give this little stretch. We are going to push back. If you find this hard to balance and just stay on this one, you can always do the push back with the arms and up on the next calf stretch. Taking the calf down, leaning into it so that you can push back through the heel and lift. And if you do want to increase this, you can always use the wall to push through at the end if you want to give an extra little stretch to the calf. And coming up, so you're just going to take the thumb out, stretch, open up your wrist, and thumb in, fingers, ease them back, and change, thumb out, and thumb in. Woo. Well done, team 3D. That was tough. Make sure now at the end that you have plenty of water or drink, juice, anything, just to get fluids back in. Head over to one side, push the palm down. Changing side, push the palm. Take the hands up, reach up, or take your wrist. Breathe in, reach up, breathe out, over, shoulder, pulling back. Change size, deep breath in and breathe out. And well done. Thanks so much. Any comments, guys, put them up. And make sure now you have a drink, as I said, and go on to have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow for Fitness Pilates at 12. So hopefully join me for that. But well done. If you gave your all for that, you did so good. Appreciate you joining me. Thanks, guys. Bye.